It's a dreary day here in San Francisco, and today we're going to talk about my celery. Quick short video. There's my celery plant. It went on, it's huge. So, you know, we all know what celery is, but I've never seen it flower. So this one started to bolt and flower, and I just left it. We had a little bit of wind last night. You can see the flowers are there. The RO here has this flower that the ladybug can come and land. Flowers that do this, like cilantro, parsley, or at least the flat leaf parsley, those are beneficial insect friendly flowers. So I'm feeling like maybe the celery would be the same, but I mean the wind kind of blew it over here. Now, before last night, I mean, this thing was growing straight up and down and shooting way up. And it was all nice and straight, but then something happened and I came out this morning. It's also wet, so maybe it just got heavy. But, so I'm not gonna be able, I'm gonna have to rip that out. I probably just wasted, you know, a bunch of soil nutrients. You can see the celery root is huge. You can see there, like the whole pocket's moving. So maybe I wasted a bunch of nutrients letting it get this big. But I wanted to see what it would do. Right there's another celery plant just in the soil that's in the yard. It may not get as big as this other one because all my stuff in Greenstalk seems to do the best. It's windy, sorry. So there's the other celery. This one came to impress. I mean, this is a huge celery plant. This is called Utah Tall. Look how when it bolts, look how thick that is, man. I mean, that's a couple inches thick. Even up here, I mean, it's pretty big. So we're gonna rip this out. So I ripped this thing out. There's a pretty deep hole. You can't really tell. Pretty deep hole there. I measured it. It's like 4'6" tall. Now you can see here's the root, and up in here you can see where it's whiter, and that's where this is part of the root. You can see there where it broke right up in there like that. So that's a pretty big root. I've seen them bigger for some reason in the bags. The proportion wise, it was much fatter and really was aggressive, but maybe, you know, that's something about Greenstalk and it grows smaller. But man, that's a pretty big root. I'm glad I got it all out. And that's the Utah Tall celery, about 4'6", started to flower. It started to flower, but it just fell over. So we're not gonna get to see it in its full glory. There it is.